And we're back. Time for the next mission.
We've got a location on Perico. Get that little fucker and make him give up his encryption key. We're gonna turn Buchon Radio into radio-free Bolivia.
Okay. So we're going into the Lion's Den. Swenio Mausoleum. That's a difficult place to get to. Mortars, miniguns, SAM launchers, alarms, power generators. At least this guy sticks out like a sore thumb. This is a grab and interrogate. We don't actually need to extract him, so that's fine. Now, getting in and out, that'll be the hard bit.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Oh yeah, we got your helicopter.
Chopper should do it. Wow, okay. Okay.
I'll pilot.
This is going to be
Good to go.
either very exciting or quite funny. Would it actually help if I got my controls under control? Here we go. I'm going to have to
They
help.
had a dam out here.
Yeah, the locals use it for irrigation. Seems like overkill. I reckon somebody was optimistic about agriculture in Bolivia.
I'm going to have to hug the ground as closely as I can, because we've got SAM launchers everywhere around here. So yes, it's either going to be exciting or funny.
These mausoleums look cute in comparison to the others.
SB builds them for their buchones. I've got a healthy enough ego to say I want something like this when I die. What are you, a SEAL? Because I don't know any quiet professionals who'd need something like this.
There's the antenna. Perico's gotta be close. Remember, people, we need him alive. Eyes on Perico. Coopere y todo saldrá bien.
Don't fuck with me! I'm famous!
Shush you.
Me entrego, ya estuvo, ya. Ah, fuck!
At a loss for words, DJ?
Hey, look at me! Do I look like a sicario to you? You don't have to kill me, man!
Oh yeah? Why's that?
I still got my whole life to live, man! I got dreams to fulfill and shit!
Just give us the encryption key to the station's master control.
Alright, man. Just you didn't get it from me, okay? When prompted for a username, type in BIDIBOM, Bidibam, then enter the numbers generated on this token.
Savor this moment, Perico. This is the day you almost died. This is the day I spared you.
Oh, okay.
See, I know you can just change this encryption key, but in exchange for not killing you, you are gonna keep broadcasting and you are gonna wait to change that password until my associate Pakatari makes his broadcast. You got it?
Yeah, man.
Bowman, we've got the encryption key, but I'm not sure we're up for hacking the signal.
I know you're not techies. The rebels gave us the location of one of their comms guys. You have to break him out of a Santa Blanca jail, but we need his expertise.
They can't spare a comms guy who isn't locked up?
And neither can I. Extract him to an RP, and I'll get him the gear he needs to cut into that broadcast for Pakatari.
Roger that.
I'm seeing 2 narcos here,
Where you got him?
over by the crate of comm gear.
Okay, boys, let's go.
sniper on that roof.
Okay, where are we going? We've got this convoy to destroy.
El Sueño is sending a convoy loaded with personal items to decorate his private mausoleum. Yeah, you heard that right. Intercept and destroy those trucks.
Fucking hell.
They're on alert. Engaging.
Just missed it. There we go.
Go.
Roger.
Target destroyed.
I guess Sueno can still have a mausoleum without all that stuff, right? Sure, but without the bling, it'll just be a bigger casket.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Roger. Tango is fucking down.
Clear. How we doing? These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Comidita para las armas.
This gives a 20 of a Santa Blanca medal they're awarding to some ass kisser.
Okay, let's get to the next objective. Chopper's still flyable.
Rally up, people.
Roger that. You really ought to let me drive.
Okay.
Pakatari's radio engineer is being held prisoner at the Olico Dam. We need to bust this guy out so he can help us hack Perico's broadcasting system.
Okay, this is going to be another difficult area. I think we'll base jump in here. If we can get there in one piece. The same launchers. Okay, I think we're clear. We're smoking hot today. Or at least smoking. Coming in hot.
We got bad guys.
Eyes on the prisoner's location.
This is a lot of trouble for a rebel comms guy.
Chalk it up as hold up. Get ready. Fire.
Roger that. That was the last alarm. Then we'll be getting reinforcements from the air police. No, take cover.
Damn it.
You'll be fine, man. I'm on my way.
Come on, guys, where are you?
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for
Get back
that.
on mission.
This is a lot of trouble for a rebel comms guy.
Chalk it up as a favor to the rebels. We can always use their good graces. Let's just make sure this prisoner's in one piece.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to...
Tango down.
Shit. Man down. Frag out.
Man down.
Let's destroy the mortar completely.
Fire.
Copy. Got one. You're gonna be alright, you hear me? I'm on the way. Heads up, we got a turret.
Look at all the zivvies around.
No more tangos here. You'll be okay, I'm on my way. Well, that was messy as shit. Goddamn.
Is that not the door?
Así que no saldré vivo de aquí, pero juro que me iré con la cabeza bien alta.
Here we go.
Eyes on a gun turret.
Got eyes on a mounted weapon.
Doesn't look like they're mending them.
Sean pendejos y que lo entienden. Soy de la rebelión. Sáquenme. Sáquenme por esto. Estoy aquí solo rodeado de enemigos.
We're good, we're good.
Who the hell are you?
Our mutual friend Pakatari sent us.
Está bueno. Let's go.
Where are you off to?
Let's go.
Mate, are you going to come with us? Okay, he's coming now. In fact, let's grab the chopper.
It's a Santa Blanca commendation. Those Sicarios will be missing this.
You guys?
In the old days, the miners made sure to leave offerings to El Tío down in the tunnels. Little things.
There are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Apocalypse.
I'm good to go.
Sometimes, if the men knew they would be working a shaft that had an evil reputation, they will pour out cups of Singani over the stones, so El Tío will leave them be. The year I turned 25, I was working in a
But I
mine
did
in
not think he would call upon Americans just to rescue little me.
The timbers
You have
were
some
rotten
technical
and in Spain
expertise
were
that's
nearly
pertinent
dry.
to our current mission.
Times were hard.
We're gonna hijack
There was
DJ
so little
Perico's
coming
radio
out of the
signal.
mines that
No
people
mierda.
weren't enough.
My wife loves that guy's show. I keep telling her, hey,
We had been
he's
working
the enemy,
in the deepest
caray.
parts of the mine
She's
for
like,
many weeks,
he's so funny.
and the tunnels
Can
had begun
never
to
win
shift
with
and grind. I knew that Tio was hungry,
So we'll
and
listen.
that something bad was going to happen. So my brother and I went into the hills one night and killed a llama. That morning, before I went down into the mine, I painted its blood on the entrance as an offering to El Tío. The cave-in happened later that day. 1 minute I was working, the next, I was alone in the darkness. I could hear my friends moaning and crying out in pain, cut off by tons of earth and rock. One by one, my friends fell silent. I sat in the dark and listened to them die. And then it was my turn. A smell came into the air. It was foul, like burnt hair and brimstone. And then, El Tío was there. I couldn't see him, but I could feel him there in that tiny space, right in front of me. I was shaking like a leaf. I held up my hand. To this day, I don't know why, and I heard a sound, a soft, snuffling sound like an animal will make. I could feel hot breath on my palm as the devil bent close to me and smelled the llama blood staining my hand. The next thing I knew, I was in the hospital at La Paz. They told me I had been down in the mine for 15 days. No one could understand why I was still alive. But I knew. That is why I believe in El Tío de la Mina, and why I'll never go down into his realm ever again.
Okay, sorry, I was waiting for that recording to finish.
Compa, thank you again.
This broadcast could be a greater victory than any of us realize.
Or it could change nothing. Carajo, don't worry. I will get it done, and then we shall see. Adiós, pues.
Stay tuned to Santa Blanca radio. If all goes to plan, you'll hear Pakatari's speech before you know it.
Hooah.
We're hearing Pakatari's broadcast all over the country. DJ Perico is already a fool, but now Sueño looks like one too.
How do you measure the reactions we get anyway?
When they're not busy taking selfies, my social media team monitors online trends. Hashtag DJ Perico is already getting the funniest gifs. Bowman out.
Our rebel tech is getting cozy with Bowman.
This is a lot of shit to go through just so Pat can give a speech on the radio.
I suspect Bowman wants the rebels to feel like this is their op. Shit, they're the ones getting credit for it anyway. Let's keep moving.
Perico and the cartel are pretending that nothing happened, but that rebel broadcast did a lot to inspire the locals. The word from Pakatari is that people are lining up to join the fight against Santa Blanca.
Let's hope it was the right play. I get nervous when any player in the game gets too strong.
Afraid the socialists are gonna get too big for their britches? You're such a Cold War antique.
Says the CIA agent in Latin America. We're moving on. Be in touch soon.
Okay then. I think we're actually done here in this province. Okay. So, I guess that's it for today. Join me next time and we'll head on over to Malka. That is the next influence province. So we'll head over there. Hope you join me then.